the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the New Orleans Saints taking on Justin Herbert and the Atlanta Falcons.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Good. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Right back to Conner here on 1st. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
James Conner, the ball carrier.
Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Play action now. Cousins. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
On the carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st down, Atlanta.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this window is running back out of the backfield. Call it a pickup of 7, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man is Trey Burton. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
Falcons 3, Saints 0.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position?
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Bo Allen busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins throwing in the middle, and It's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Taking it about the 36. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. John Ross with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third and short yardage. Cousins finds his running back, James Conner. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Delaney Walker. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Harris Campbell on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 9 yards.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up on Levante David. And they have the football, and he'll set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins, little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Connor. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
James Conner is the ball.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
He'll get this to Connor underneath. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Connor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. James Conner, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession.
He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
To the 49-yard
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And now he'll tuck it and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Gain of 12.
On first and 10, Herbert. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. Jones. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Now, you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. He's got his tight end, Burton. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Demarcus Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 2. brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, and it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the 2nd quarter. Larry Fitzgerald, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Jags locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And that game all even as they host the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the 2nd half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the 2nd half gets underway. Harris Campbell now on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He's got Burton here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the 1st half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the 2nd half.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Fourth down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
20.
So looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
And I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in two-thirds. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. They start the drive with Connor. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, a give to Connor. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Bo Allen on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Sheldon Richardson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfect? That one flagged in. He goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Xavier Woods.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Herbert. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Falcons.
On the delay, Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Herbert's pass.
11 yards on the pickup, and it's It's third down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
He was brought down.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have on front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And it gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll run forward with Bo Scarborough. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bo Scarborough, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Herbert. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Cousins. That's complete to his running back, Conner. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This one complete downfield on the left side. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. A good pick up there of 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Again, it's Cousins. They'll get that one complete to Connor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A first down throw for Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On second down now, it's Connor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Corey Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are back within a score.
Big score, first step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. And they got the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. But Jones with a nice burst there on first down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up their 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, it's Jones. Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Herbert now to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Jones. Touchdown, Atlanta.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, Don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead, and that's what he did.
And he'll bang that one through. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under a minute 50 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. The drive starts with a completion left side.
Cousins pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Cousins pass.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And he locates Walker. Complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play for the Saints on 3rd down. 46 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Johnson able to pick it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And he is out up around the 15-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. The man is Kenneth Moore. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Falcons, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will return home next week to take on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Thanks, bro.
Meanwhile, for the Saints, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
What up? I was already running with it. I think that's why I dropped it, because I was already like fucking... Dude. It's fucking... Those bastards were trying to score again. Fuck, dude. They go into hurry up. You can't stop them, bro. They're fucking... It's crazy. Yeah, Josh Jacobs was hurt for 8 weeks, and he came back for 2 games, and he got hurt again in this game. He got hurt on his first game back. He's hurt every game. Yeah, I got him on this game right now. Nah, this is my fantasy drafted franchise that I just did by myself. Like, this isn't the one with Warner. I already played it. I shot 8 under. I think I was 7 under. Yeah, 7 under 64 first round, and then a 60 on the second round. But dude, you were, dude, I was like, I was 9 under after like 4, and you were fucking 8 under after like 13. I was tripping. I was like, what? You were even par after the first round, and then, dude, and then all of a sudden I started the second round. I was 7 under to start, and you were already like 5 under after like 7 or something. I was like, what? Yeah, I bet. I saw that you were like 8 under, and then you went to 6 under or something. Oh, it's tight. It shows the score, like shows where you're at. Yeah, I made the next tournament's 250 coins. And then they're like, I named all the tournaments. There was called the Toppers Painting Championship or something like that. One's called like the Ski Council in Nebraska Open. The major that we have a four round major that takes a week. It's called the Christmas Classic. It's from December 22nd through the 27th. You have a week to play it, 4 rounds. Yeah, during Christmas, yeah, 22nd through the 27th. The Christmas Classic, it's $1,000 buy-in, entry fee, winner take all. You'll be primed by then. Dude, you're good, dude. It's just always that one hole that kills you. Throws off the momentum. Yeah, dude, you shoot like 8, 9 under and 10 under on these fucking courses. Oh, it's tough. Yeah. Wait till you see that Christmas Classic major or that championship tournament. It's hard difficulty, hard course difficulty. It's crazy. Ronald Jones, dude, this guy fills in and dominates every time he plays for Josh Jacobs. Ronald Jones is my backup. He had over 100 yards, 24 carries. Bo Scarborough got a touchdown. Goal line feast. Delaney Walker, 10 catches for 117 yards. Squad. This is this year's guys right now. This is just 2020 season. Yeah. This is the first year. But yeah, he's still in the league. He's in his 14th year in real life. And he was 100. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. You like it? Gotcha. That's cool. I think Joe Biden won it, but I think it was all it's fucking rigged. But I don't really care right now. It doesn't really matter to me. It's fun. I'm over it. As long as the Senate and the grasp, we're good. It's got 7 kick returns. What a ball club. 7-3. Started out like 1-2. One new injury. Kaiser White abdominal tear. Oh, yeah, starts tomorrow. Yeah. No, tomorrow and Tuesday. Next one. Tomorrow and Tuesday. It's like a 2 days in between now. Yeah. You could play tomorrow or Monday. Yeah, Tuesday's the next tournament. So every 2 days there's a new one. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Saturday. Oh, it's very good. I'm baked right now. I've been smoking all day, dude. I play the Raiders next. I don't even know who's on their team. The whole league is drafted. We play at 1. Yeah. John Ross with a dev grade upgrade. What do you guys play? I gotta put in some bets. Oh wow, you guys should beat them. Famous last words. Sucks. This guy's ancient. Raid. They have Michael Thomas. Their offense is an 87 overall. Their defense is an 80. 6th in the league in sacks. They have Michael Thomas with their 27th in the league in passing. Who's their quarterback? Let's see. I don't know right now. Mitchell Trubisky. Mitchell Trubisky, 73 overall. Josh McCown's their backup. Oh god. And Ryan Finley. Their running backs their starting running back is Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards from the fucking Ravens. Gus Edwards. Pounds it. 6'1", 240. Yeah, he's a power back. He's pretty good in that system. They just run him up the gut or they fake it to him and run it. No, he's not even that good. He's a 79 overall in the game. He's not even that great. Their backup is TJ Logan. He sucks. Spencer Ware, Elijah Penny. It's their fullback. They have Michael Thomas, Julian Edelman. Yeah, hit me up, bro. I'm about to get off. Alright. Later. Sounds good. Late.
They ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
She right got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, you ain't gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb, came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes, faster than the speeding bullet. No, don't play with it, baby. Say what you gon' do with it? Stop playing with it, baby. No. If you gon' do it, then don't play with it, baby. Exactly.
about to go down. A juke and shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. And shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
work the middle, 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 work the.
Pan a camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey,